Hey guys, Fets here from 11 Bravo Gaming with another Battlefield 3 strategy video for you. So we've already taken a look at the defensive role in Capture the Flag. At least we've touched on it. We haven't gotten into depth on it yet. But what I want to do is move upfield and take a look at the midfield position a little bit more. So I talked in one of my early Capture the Flag videos about the basic three positions in Capture the Flag that you can assign yourself to as part of a team, or if you play in a more organized format, you can assign to you and your teammates and squad mates. So you have your defender, and you have your attacker, and those are your obvious positions, and then you have your midfield player. The role of the midfield player is to act as a diversion in one regard, but more importantly to clear a path for your team to go and get the flag and bring it back. At times they'll act as a defender. If they get through and grab your flag, you'll be able to deny them a return if they come your direction. I'm not going to cross over the other side of the field chasing a flag or anything like that, especially in Battlefield 3 Capture the Flag. The maps are far too big. That's a better role for the scout helicopter, for example. So what I've decided to do is use the main battle tank. Lately my weapon of choice in Battlefield 3. And with the main battle tank, two of us are able to control the entire midfield section on this hill. So our role is to keep this area clear, keep this main road clear from enemy vehicles and enemy armor, keep the chopper from harassing our team, and whenever we grab that flag, to make sure there's a clear path back. We're also doing a lot of work to deny the enemy movement. So we don't want them to even get out of their spawn. We want to force them to play defensively, to play from their spawn, from their half of the map or their third of the map even, ideally, and force them to just sit back and take a more defensive role. Now people are going to leak out. You're not going to deny everyone. But if we could keep the Azrad from getting out of their base as much as possible, we can keep the main battle tank from being from defending effectively. So you can see on video now they're using the main battle tank in a very defensive role, traditional defensive role for Capture the Flag, and we're in a really good position with our height advantage to deny that tank completely. So he'll come out a few times, and every time we deny him immediately, and you'll see that in the video. That main battle tank never gets past us, and that's crucial because if our main battle tank can suppress theirs, that's a huge force multiplier advantage there. So the midfield position in Capture the Flag is one of your more versatile ones. You need to be a really strong player to play up here because we're in a strong position, and as the video progresses, you're going to see them really focus a lot of effort on killing us. And that's where the diversion side of it comes into play. So, for example, at one point we get a flag grab when they have at least a squad, if not more, trying to kill our tank. And we put them all down, we keep the tank alive. I actually go flawless in this game. Sorry, Atypical Sarge, not so much because he's out there repairing and being more aggressive for me. And he is the real key, that gunner seat, and Orange Pred jumps in a little bit to help repair when things get really tense. So those two guys, keeping that the support crew for your main battle tank, are crucial. It may look like as the tank driver, that guy is getting a lot of the kills and having a really good game on paper, but without those support people playing their role and keeping the tank alive, I wouldn't even have 10 kills in this game, and I would be in the spawn half the game. So there you see that height advantage, one hit disable on that tank because I hit it on top. It may be counted as a hit to the rear. Either way, it happens a couple times where I have that top and back angle on the tank, and regardless of where I hit it, that's going to be a really short life for that tank. And he got right down that road, and that's as far as we want to let him go. So here's another moment where you're going to see infantry everywhere. They're dedicating a lot of resources to taking us out. Now at this point, the downside is we don't have eyes on the enemy flag. We're not really helping our team get in and get out in doing that. Taking a pause, I make a huge mistake right there. I know better than this. I hear the javelin lock is incoming, and I know that Sarge and Pred are both repairing my tank, and I don't warn them because when the javelin hits your tank, anyone that's standing near it's going to die from the splash damage. If they get in and we absorb the hit and then they get back out and start repairing, that's the way you want to approach that, and that's typically what we do. whoever's driving the tank can hear the tone, and they'll make that call out. They'll say, javelin incoming, the repairs jump back in, and live through the hit. So that was a big mistake. Learn from that one. If you're not already aware of that, most people that spend time in tanks know about that. If not, you just learn something from me being an idiot and take advantage of that. So, you know, another thing we really do is just provide that hard target up here. They can't really, at this point, I've killed everyone on their team for the most part. They know I'm here, and I've killed them repeatedly from this position. So they are very aware that as they spawn, there's a main battle tank ready to kill them. And that is going to limit their movement. If they come up to their right side, our defensive left side in this hillside where I'm at, they know they're going to have to deal with the tank. So it's going to force them to go to the other side of the map or be a lot more timid coming out of the spawn. So it has a nice psychological effect on defeating the enemy. There's a 2-shot kill on a tank just because of the height advantage. Not every map's going to afford you a height advantage, but using the terrain is definitely key. And it's a big part of playing midfield because it's hard to get up to the midfield position. It takes time to get up there, and you want to hold the position. The key is to be alive and to be a presence there. If you're dead and you're in the spawn a lot and you're trying to fight your way back to your midfield position, you're not doing any good, because chances are the enemy's going to move in and use that midfield position against your team, and you're going to have to fight to get it back. You're going to have to, you know, earn that back just to then try to exert your dominance again. So that's definitely important. Now, on the flip side, if you find yourself on the opposite side of this, it's absolutely imperative that you do whatever you can to take control of that midfield position. That fight at midfield can often determine winners and losers and capture the flag. We're clear winners in this game, and that's because we do a really good job of controlling the map from the middle. At the same time, our team is doing a good job defending. The flag gets grabbed a few times, but someone must be back there defending, because they don't get any caps, and I'm not going to take all the credit for that for the three of us sitting up here doing our job. You know, it's still a team effort. The defenders have to be able to lock down the flag. The attackers have to be a continuous presence attacking on the flag. So we're going to talk about attacking in a future video. I really don't want to get into that now, but the attacker has to be able to just pressure, because the more pressure they can put on the flag, the more opportunities they have to grab a flag. It's a numbers game. They're going to get it eventually. It's very difficult to continually deny a flag grab. I've seen it happen where I'm defending on a flag, and real quick in the game, you can see them just, that's a whole squad coming at us there that we just wipe out. That's you know what, a third of their team that is trying to kill our tank unsuccessfully, and at that time we're grabbing the flag, we're doing whatever we want, we're imposing our will as a team now. Because if they have, you know, a third to half their team dedicated in this hillside to killing us, well, they're not guarding their flag and they're not taking our flag. So that's absolutely the goal when you're playing midfield, to control the flow of enemy armor and infantry, and to piss them off enough that they have to deal with you. Make them just, they have to do something about you, because if not, you're going to continue to just ruin their day. So that's really the key with midfield. That's what this gameplay illustrates. There's other ways to play it. You could have another guy on the other side of the map controlling that area, but I prefer more of a strong side approach, so I'm going to leave the other side of the map really weak. Let the defense worry about people flanking, up for flanking to the other side of the map, and we're going to use this side. This is our side of the map, essentially, the way I would play this. Our attackers are always going to come this way. We're not going to even worry about the opposite side of the river, and let our defenders pick up the slack on that and deal with that with some mines, with javelins, whatever they have to do, because we have the battle tank. But the chopper is a good defensive tool in this situation when you have the battle tank up here. And that's definitely what works out well for the team in this situation. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit about this, a little more about capture flag strategy, and it's just another step in our pursuit of a total capture flag strategy video series. So look forward to more of those coming soon, and keep playing capture flag, guys. For 11 Bravo Gaming, this is Fetz, and I'm out.